Hey, what's going on, everyone? No one's here yet. We're gonna let these people get in. Let some people show up here a few minutes early. Let's see what happens here. Everyone's gonna be shocked and surprised. Shocked and surprised to see old Ty here on the live stream. Definitely. Someone's already smashing that like button. Yeah, I like it. Waiting for some people to come on in. Hey, Lincoln, good to see you. Welcome. I think you're the first one here. Welcome. Gonna let the people... I finally unlocked the doors. Everyone gets in tonight. Everyone. Yeah, everyone's getting in tonight. Yeah, I probably scared them off. Yeah, Ty scares a lot of people, yeah. Ty is not everyone's cup of tea, but, you know, that's okay. People gotta get to know old Ty. That's fine. Shut up! Crazy. These cats, I'll tell you, they're crazy. Luminator's gonna be here a little while later, hopefully. Couldn't make it right away, so I told him I'd take care of things. I already scared someone off. Let's see what happens here. We're gonna be here for a while, having fun, talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. Things are gonna be good. I have little Ty over here. He's raring to go. He had a tough day. Frozen lakes, frozen waters over here. 14 inches of snow. Sure sounds like I can't wait for summer. I'll tell you right now. Can't wait for summer. Let's see if anyone shows up over here. Just the two of us right now. Not too popular. Hey, Paula. Hey, thanks a lot for showing up. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. The door is always unlocked when it's live stream time. Always. We talk about whatever we want to talk about. We have some fun. This is a sub zone. Anyone wants to sub anybody here, I guarantee it's worth it. I can't see. It's all good. I didn't know we had a limit on how many we could subscribe till today. Oh, really? I didn't know that either. I'm really new to YouTube. I didn't know. But sometimes, you know, we subscribe to people and they don't subscribe back, or they delete us or whatever, and it's all right. You know, we just have to go through sometimes and weed people out. That's all right. Excuse me. I think I'm getting over a cold. That's all right. Better to be getting over a cold than getting on a cold, or getting under a cold, or however they say it. Hey, thank you very much. People think I'm going to get a lot of heat because of this mask, but this mask is, it's not meant to offend anyone. Do you know what the limit is? I mean, I really don't know. If you can enlighten us about what that limit is, if you happen to know. If you don't know, I guess eventually we'll find out ourselves, you know? But, who knows? So how's everyone doing tonight? I'm on the Eastern Standard Time over here. So it's a little after 11 o'clock, I assume. Got my watch over there. But a little itch over here and in my eye. But that's okay. I don't know, I subscribed to a lot today. 4 a.m. Oh, you must... I'm guessing that you're not in the United States of America. Definitely not 4 a.m. I'm guessing that you're somewhere over in Europe, Africa, the different time zones that way. London, England. Love London, England. What's that song that I hear all the time over there? Love that song. Always puts me in a good mood. I don't know the name of it. Always puts me in a good mood. Oh. I'm trying to keep everything over here. Need some air conditioning or something. It's like, I don't know, 20 degrees outside. I feel like I need air conditioning. Things are good. I wonder where everybody is. They're still filing in, I guess. Still filing in. Still filing in. That's okay. It's not everyone's cup of tea to be up late. Sometimes it's late. Hey, JD, thanks for showing up, man. Thanks for showing up. Illuminator's going to be here a little later. I just told him I'd fill in for a while. Old Ty is a stand-up guy. Illuminator's a stand-up guy. Told him I'd fill in for a little bit until he gets here. But, things are good. Things are good. I'm getting over a little cold. A little throat irritation in the nether regions of my throat. It's all good. It's all good. Better be getting over a cold than just getting a cold, as I said before. Little Ty wants to say hello. Yeah, that's enough of you. Yeah, go back to sleep. But yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a good day. It's been a good day. Wonder where everybody is. Well, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here for a while. We'll see what happens. Illuminator will be around later. But, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I sound like Santa. Well, ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. I know I'm a little late, but I had a lot of running around to do. Ho, 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 ho. It's all good. It's all good. Like Tim Allen, you know. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Oh. Can't see. Can't see. Can't see. It's all good. It's all good. So how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing good. London, England, I'm assuming that they have a little bit of a winter, same time we have winter. They're in the northern hemisphere. Always liked history, always liked geography. It's all good. It's all good. I know over here, United States, we got some bitter cold temperatures. Bitterly cold temperatures. But can't do anything about it. We're in the very beginning of winter. And, what are you gonna do? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. You just gotta take it as they give it. I got itchy in my eye. Oh. What are you gonna do? Where is everyone? I was told this was supposed to be a good live stream. I was told it was gonna be a good live stream. I don't know. It's still, excuse me, it's still good. Excuse me, I apologize. Hey, is it Najir or Nahir? Langston, hey, welcome to the group. Glad to see you. Grab a seat. Hold on, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Got Ty over here, filling in for the Illuminator. He'll be around a little later. Illuminator's a stand-up guy. I'm a stand-up guy. He said he's got some great people following him. And, excuse me. You try wearing a mask. Gets a little bit under your skin or over your skin. Father Time, hey, welcome. Hey, I got another few hours, you know, I got some stuff to do. I can use another few hours, Father Time. If you could turn that clock back about 5 hours, I'd really appreciate it. Got some more shoveling to do, a lot of snow, 14 inches of snow over here. 14 inches of snow, let me see, there's 2.5 centimeters to an inch, so, that's something like, I don't know. Is that like 28 centimeters of snow? Thank you, Father Time. Thank you. How's everyone doing over here? Don't be afraid to chat it up. Sometimes, you know, old Ty listens to his own voice too much, but by all means, this is your feed too. This is your live stream too. We talk about what you want to talk about. Definitely. Gonna be here for a while, see what happens. So, take your coat off, take your shoes off, get comfortable. We'll see what happens. Hit that like button too if you can. Really appreciate it. Because you know, YouTube, it's all about the views, it's all about the likes. I'd really appreciate it. Nahir says, I'm doing good. Just a lot of snow outside. Yeah, that's, I hate to complain, and I do a lot of complaining lately, but just too much snow. It's been too bitterly cold over here. Hey, thanks, Father Time. Pull up a chair. Got a nice seat cushion on there for you. Get comfortable. Lincoln, I have to go mod for a channel. I just stopped by to show support and like, hey, I appreciate it, Lincoln. Thank you very, very much. Stop by anytime. Anytime, brother. Anytime. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Things are good. Things are good. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you get some more people in here. Hopefully, yeah, take care. Take care, Lincoln. Always. Always. Stand-up guy right there. Stand-up guy. So, what's everyone want to talk about? How's everyone doing? Hope people are not, like, opening multiple windows and they're on other live streams at the same time and they're just here, there, and everywhere. No one wants to talk. It's okay. Old Ty will talk. We'll eventually get some people in here. Hey, Father Time, good to hear you. Feeling great. That's good. That's good. I know a lot of people that are getting sick right now over here. A lot of people, they are sick. A lot of people got over being sick. But it's a tough time. Tough time. Tough time, yeah. Tough time. Tough time. Things are good. Things are good. Excuse me, I just want to see if I can take a little sip of poo over here. Wait a minute. Yeah. Helps me out a little bit. Got my old drink over here. Helps me out. Helps me out. What else is going on in the world? What else is going on? I can't tell. Maybe I'll tell you guys a story. Once upon a time, there was a guy who started a channel that was called The Bottom of YouTube. And he was a little scared about starting this channel. He'd seen other people try it and fail. Other people got bullied into shutting down their channels. But tried anyway. And he met some great people along the way. Met some good guys, some good girls, and some good, take your best guess, really. I mean, who knows? But he met some great people. And he was really glad he started this channel. But there's kind of not an ending to the story. It's kind of like still in the middle, but I'm not really good at telling stories. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. All's fair in love and war. It's always good to see truces, too. It's always good to see truces when you have some people who don't get along. There's some arguments that happen. And maybe some things are said out of hate and out of anger, and they're not really meant. But, excuse me. I'll save that guy for later. But it's always good to see truces when people can agree to disagree and move on and stay out of each other's way a little bit. And, see what happens. See what happens. But it's all good. Hey, if anyone's here, say hi. Say hi. Oh, sorry, I got a little itch on my eye. Oh, now it's in this eye too. Wait a minute. Hold on. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Hey, hold on tight. Yeah, Najir, holding on tight because I know it's going to be a bumpy ride. And Ruby Slippers came in there. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Father Time says off to a great start to the story. Yeah, well, you know what? Sometimes you just have to be like a twig on the shoulders of a mighty stream, you know? You don't know where it's going to take you, but you're along for the ride, you know? Excuse me. Oh, it's late at night for me. Late at night. Tough, long day. Long day. But, thanks for stopping in, Ruby. Appreciate it. Hit that like button, guys, if you haven't already done it. I really appreciate it. I call this the live stream of the ghost town. Most we ever had in here so far is 4 people, but some people stop by, they don't say anything. They just come over, they hit that like button, they leave, or they just come over and they see a big fat guy wearing a hockey mask and a skull cap, and they leave. It's all good, it's all good. Trying to hang on as long as we can here. Hey, Killer Shark 408 Gaming. What's up, man? What's up, man? Illuminator's here. He's going to be back in a little while. Taking over for him for a little bit. And, everything's cool. Everything's cool. That's scary. I don't mean to be scary, Ruby. I don't mean to scare anybody. I'm like a big old teddy bear. I just have lots of hugs and lots of love to give. I don't mean to look scary or sound scary. Hey, Killer Shark, thanks, man. You're cool, too, man. I love your channel. Love your channel. Illuminators told me a lot about your channel. Hey, go subscribe. Everyone, go subscribe to Killer Shark 408. That's a great channel. Great guy. Great guy. Absolutely. A lot of fun. Lots of laughs. Lots of laughs between a lot of good friends. Oh, always over here. Hey, Father Time says I'm very entertaining. Hey, I try, brother. I try. Sometimes you just have to do the best you can with what you're given. And, I try to do as much as I can with what I'm given. And, people say that I have a voice that could talk the hind leg off a mule. But maybe that's true, maybe not. But sometimes you just have to deal with people. Can't be quiet. Somebody has to say something. And that's usually going to be old Ty over here. And I can tell you something, just like the Illuminator, 100% truth all the time from me. If I have an opinion, it's usually based on truth. And if we disagree, that's okay. Doesn't mean we have to hate each other. We could agree to disagree and move on. And that's all there is about that. I mean, I'm not really, excuse me. I'm not really the type that's going to hold a grudge forever. It's another guy on YouTube called Dave Hughes. He has 2 channels, Dave Hughes and Camo Dave. And he's one of these guys that's a stand-up guy. He's 100% honest. And he said, if I get mad, we get mad and then I want to go apologize because sometimes things are said in the heat of battle and it's not anything that I'm feeling good about. I'm ashamed of sometimes, and I go and make it right. And that's what old Ty wants to do. If I tick anyone off, it's totally type of thing. If it's my fault, I'm going to man up to it and go apologize all the time. Truth is good, Father Time. Truth is good. Sometimes you're better off telling the truth because if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember later what you lied about. And the truth will always come out the same way. Truth will always come out the same way. A lie, who knows? But truth is good. Sometimes truth hurts, but sometimes people need to hear the truth. So we can contemplate on that for a few minutes. But I'm going to keep talking. We don't got a few minutes here. But we're 17 minutes into this and still waiting for people to show up. I'm glad I didn't open up any potato chips or dip because I'm telling you, it'd be over here, the flies will be getting all over it. We don't have too many people here, but that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes the more the merrier is great. Sometimes it's better if we keep everyone all nice, tight-knit group of people. Ruby's still here. Truth is always better in the long run. I believe so, Ruby. I 100% believe so. I believe truth 100%. If you're somewhere, this is the way Ty sees it. If you're somewhere and you see something, for years you're always going to be able to tell that story because you were there, you saw it, you could tell the story. But if you lie about it, years later you're not going to remember that exact story. It's not going to come out the same way. 100% it's not going to come out the same way. Hey, Crow is here. How you doing, Crow? Tooth. You can't handle the tooth. That's what my dentist says all the time. I hate going to the dentist, but I have to admit, I have a great dentist. I have a great dentist. And he knows people are scared and people, they don't like him. But that's what he always says. He has all these really corny jokes. I love them. I love corny jokes, but he's got these corny jokes that get people to laugh. And you can't laugh because his fingers are in your mouth and they got that mouth stretcher thing. But it's funny. He tries to get everyone good. That's good. But Crow, that's exactly 100%. People can't handle the tooth or the truth. Some people don't want to handle it. That's the problem. Some people, they want to be lied to their entire life, and what happens is they end up living in a different reality than most people. Excuse me. Adjust my mask over here. Couldn't see. Having a hard time seeing. But truth is good. In the long run, I think truth is 100%. I mean, yeah, there's certain times you shouldn't tell the truth. I think one of the times is if a lady comes up to you and says, hey, do these pants make me look fat? There's only one good answer for that. I don't care about the truth in that instance. There's only one good thing to say about that. One thing to say about that. Say, hey, do these pants make me look fat? The only answer to that one is, no, the pants don't make you look fat. Your butt makes you look fat. No, Ties, I'm only kidding. That didn't come from me. That didn't come from me. No, that's a good one, though. That's a good joke. I heard that many, many years ago. These pants make me look fat? No, your fat butt makes you look fat. But yeah, okay, no, I was only joking. Never say or tell a woman she's fat. I mean, even if it's true, you never say it. That's one time you have to lie every time. Crow says, reality is for people that can't handle madness. Well, Have you seen the world lately, Crow? Let me tell you. There's a lot of madness in the world. So I don't know, maybe everyone's living a lie, but maybe that's why there's so much madness. I don't know. I don't know about that. There's just a lot of craziness going on, and we're just at the beginning of 2018. And a lot of madness. Whatever's wrong is right, whatever's right is wrong. What are you gonna do? Sometimes you just have to just hold on for the ride. Just take things like I tell people all the time. I tell people at work, I say, listen, you gotta take things one day at a time. If you can't take things one day at a time, then you take them 1 hour at a time. Or 1 minute at a time, or 1 second at a time. But either way, you gotta go forward, no matter what happens. You gotta go forward. I guess no one wants to hear me tonight. Everyone keeps leaving this live stream. That's okay. Hit that like button, guys. If you haven't already hit that like button, I appreciate it. If it's gonna go crazy, I wish it hurry up. Well, I can still kick and fight and bite. That's what I say. I say something like that every morning. People say, hey, how you doing, Ty? I say, hey, you know what? I'm still punching and kicking. I still got up. The good Lord helped me to get up. Put my feet on the ground. I say, that's good. I'm on the right side, you know? I'm on the right side of the ground. But, it's all good. Excuse me. I'll take another sip of my wonderful little drink over here. Hold on. Oh, down here. Wrong place. Oh, squeaks. Let's have a mouse around here. So, this live stream is on life support. But that's okay. How's everyone doing? Whoever's in this room, how you doing? This isn't all about old Ty over here. This is about you too. Illuminator's coming. Hopefully he'll be here before the end. Not the end of the world, I mean the end of the live stream. But told him that I'd take over for a little bit. And, what am I drinking? Actually, you know what? I'm not an alcoholic drinker. I'm really not. Never really cared for the stuff. I have some stuff in here I mix up. It's actually a Crystal Light. I think this one's Fruit Punch. I have all different ones. I buy them all at Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, Walmart, wherever I can get them. But, got this wonderful, I believe this cup came from, Family Dollar. I got it on clearance, 50 cents. Star Trek, it's not Star Trek, Star Wars. I like Star Trek too, but this Star Wars cup, it's just some wonderful red, I think it's Fruit Punch or cherry or something. I don't know, I love it. But, you know, I never make the same one twice in a row. You know, I make these, I have a half gallon in the refrigerator, and I rotate them because, you know, drink a half gallon of Fruit Punch, and then you want, like, grape or something, or, you know, iced tea or something like that, you know? Hold on. Helps the old throat in the nether regions, you know? What'd I miss? Oh, okay, cool. Okay, father time. That's great. Hey, I'm glad you showed up, man. I'm a funny guy. Hey, thanks a lot. I try, you know? It's not always easy. It's not easy to be funny. Sometimes it's easy to be quiet. It's all good. We all have our own, what's the word? Like, talents. We all have our own talents. We have talents. You know, we all have our entrances. We all have our exits. Shouldn't stick a straw in the face of one last year. Yeah, I almost said before, yeah, I'm sticking it in the wrong hole, but hey, we're gonna keep everything over here, you know, PG-13 at the most, but everything's good. I got a little Ty over here, just woke him up to get a little nap. My laugh woke him up. He's gonna go take a nap again. It's all good, excuse me. Excuse me. A little phlegm problem, but hey, who doesn't nowadays? Indoor allergies, outdoor allergies. I get it every single season, it doesn't matter. In the spring, it's all the pollen. In the summer, the air's too dry. Air conditioner makes you go crazy. In the fall, it's all the fall time allergies, and in the winter, everything's dry again. You gotta have the humidifier. Humidifier in the winter and dehumidifier in the summer. It's crazy living in New England. You don't like the weather, wait around another 5 minutes. East Coast is crazy. It's crazy. Well, what are we doing over here? Where is everybody over here? No one around. Everyone saw my video. Got this little rectangle of remorse going on. If anyone's having these arguments and these battles on YouTube, I tell you, just gotta go and make up and get into this rectangle of remorse. But that's what the other video. You want to know what that is? You can watch the other video. chemtrails, a year-round business. Yeah, see, a lot of people, they believe in chemtrails, and a lot of people don't believe in chemtrails. And people say, hey, I'm a pilot, and you get up so high, and you're going to see the vapor. That's just the way it is. And you got conspiracy theorists that believe that, everything is, from the government is doing this, doing that, and you got people who don't believe it, and that's just something that, people are going to agree to disagree, because people are always on opposite sides of the fence on that one. There's actual government documentation, lawsuits brought again. Yeah, you know what? I think, honestly, my father used to say all the time, if we really knew what the government had in store and what they were doing, we'd all be in trouble, because we wouldn't believe it if we really knew about what the government was doing. And I believe that. I believe that's why only the top people really know what's going on. And if the average Joe, like old Ty over here, if he was to be made known, if old Ty was made known what was happening, probably wouldn't believe it. I probably wouldn't believe it. I mean, I've heard people say that, there's 6 people, that the richest people in the world, and they really control everything. So, I don't know. Yeah, you videotape glow-in-the-dark clouds for real. Wow. I guess some people, they're ready to believe, and some people are not. It just, it's one of those things, it's like, people believe in unicorns, people believe, I've heard people say that the moon landing in the 60s, that wasn't real, and there's always people, there's this flat earth society that's going around that are saying that, no, it's really what they said 1,600 years ago, that it's not round, it's flat, and I think there's people around that they believe anything, and you've got people who argue anything. And it's just the kind of world we live in right now. If people want to say that, yeah, I think I heard Lou say it a couple of days ago, that, people want to wake up and today I'm black, and you have to treat them like they're black because they believe they're black, and tomorrow they're white, and it's that kind of a world now. It's just the way it is. It is what it is. But we could talk all night on stuff like that. Definitely. We could talk all week. We could talk until this mask made me blue in the face. Crow says, all I know is that everything I've been taught turned out to be BS from the government, churches to schools. Well, I guess it depends on how much you want to look into things. Some people, they believe what's on the surface, and some people, they dive deeper, and some people just don't know what to believe anymore. But it's just one of those things. So, I've had people that they promised they wanted to be at this live stream, and they didn't show up. Father Time says, the world changing fast. Yeah, look at the world over the last 15 years. If you could go back in time to, like, the year 2000 and tell people it would be like this, they would never believe it. Even 15 years. But what are you going to do? Sometimes you have to believe what people say. Crow, I know sometimes not everyone has time to, like I always say, when people get retired, they have all kinds of time on their hands to be finding out the truth. I think that's why people who are retired end up knowing a lot, because they lived a lot, and they can find out a lot. And the younger people, they're too busy being young. Yeah, I know, Crow, that's no problem. We could talk about anything here. I never take offense to anything. I think that the world needs some help. It needs people to step up, because I think, like, in a lot of situations, you got 20% of the people doing 80% of the work, and people want change, and they don't want to go and do anything about it. They always want, what can you do about it? Not what can I do about it, because I'm too busy, that type of mentality. But it is what it is. Well, I don't know. It is what it is. It's all about having fun over here in this live stream. This live stream is about, people have problems, and let me just help people forget their problems for an hour, I seem wound up. I don't know, I might get wound up sometimes, but, sometimes I just have to take my meds. The little Ty over here, he always tells me to take your meds. But, it's all good. I don't take offense. I try to find out a little bit about a lot of different subjects. That way, if people start talking about something, I can join in a little bit, but then I can listen a lot, too. Hey, Najee, you're still here. Great, man. Change isn't easy for some people. Yeah, you know what? A lot of people don't want change. That's part of the problem, too. I think it's a problem. When things need to change and people don't want change, it's kind of like it's like a double-edged sword, Sometimes things need to change, sometimes they don't. Knowledge is power. You're right, Father Time. Knowledge is power. And sometimes in my life, I've said, I think I would have been better off if I didn't know about this. Because now I'm obsessing about it. You find out something that just totally blows your mind, you know, something blows your mind and you find out. And like, I would have been happier if I didn't know about this. Sometimes change is a good thing. Sometimes people don't want change. Me, personally, when it comes to change, I like the kind of change that jingles. I'd rather have the kind that folds. Little joke. So what else is going on? I have a friend that's always saying, hey, what's happening? Anything? What else is happening? Anything? I don't know. Time to go back to my crystal light over here. Hold on. Oh, that's nice and cold. I'm not really one for ice in my drinks either. No, just cold out of the refrigerator is fine for me. Ice just ends up melting and watering it down. I don't like that. Go to McDonald's and, you know, you have to go do your own drink anyway, but if you go to the drive-thru at McDonald's or Burger King or one of these places, and you ask for a Coca-Cola, no ice, you know, they look at you like you just want the more soda. But no, I don't want it. I'm not going to drink it all in 5 seconds. I don't want it being all disgusting on me after because it's all watered down. You know, if I want water in my Coke, I'll just fill it up halfway and put stupid water in there. I don't care. Anyway, I gotta take your meds. Don't get me started about that over here. It's crazy. I look like I do a lot of fast food, but I really don't. Get older, it's harder to take the weight off. It's alright. Can't complain. Went to the doctor, said I'm as healthy as a horse. I said, yeah, Clydesdale. Hey, I'm sorry. Try not to drink it, you know. Just this voice, you know, it's just very raspy throat. You know, Nigeria says, I believe that McDonald's food is fake. I saw something recently that kind of changed my mind on that. It was about, they said that they had some McDonald's fries. Oh, yeah, something over here, hold on. Got some McDonald's fries. That's okay, Crow. We gotta joke around, man. I got thick skin. My father used to tell me all the time, hey, listen, if you're gonna hang around me, you gotta have thick skin, because I cut to the throat with my jokes. So I got very thick skin. I'm one of the people at work that people make fun of me. I'm laughing right along with them, because you know what? If they're making fun of me, I can laugh with that. They're leaving someone else alone. That's the way I see it. But McDonald's, I heard this thing about French fries. They never get bad. They just, a year later, they still look like a French fry. But then I saw a video of someone that went to the McDonald's plant where they make the fries, and they really come from potatoes. And I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, why don't they ever get bad? They never get, like, mold, or they never disintegrate. It's 3 years, and it still looks like a French fry. You can't do that with the all-right fries that you get from the freezer that you put them in the oven or whatever. You can't do that. They eventually, they get bad. Sometimes, do I do Rodney Dangerfield impressions? Oh, listen. Oh, Rodney Dangerfield. Wait, hold on. Hey, what a crowd. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Oh, I'm doing okay tonight, but you should have seen me last week. I was a mess. Oh, it's crazy. I went to the doctor. Everyone knows my doctor, Dr. Vinny Boom Box. Yeah. I went to the doctor. I said, hey, doctor, I don't know what's wrong with me. I wake up every morning, I look at myself in the mirror, and I want to throw up. The doctor says, hey, I don't know what's wrong, but I'll tell you, your eyesight's perfect. Hey, I don't get no respect, I'm telling you. I don't get no respect over here. Last night, I went to bed with a blow-up girlfriend. This morning, I have a blow-up boyfriend after me. Hey, I get no respect. Hey, no respect. Yeah, Rodney Dangerfield. Loved Rodney Dangerfield. Oh, sometimes I'm online just looking at Rodney Dangerfield jokes. Just trying to memorize them, because they were just great. Rodney Dangerfield, I love him. One of my favorites. 100% one of my favorites. Crow says 90% of anything processed you get now is just paste. Yeah, I've heard of the paste with it's all ammonia, and they scrape the bones. It's all disgusting. I won't even look at the videos about how they make hot dogs and wieners and stuff like that. No thank you, I'll probably never eat them again. And that's gonna wreck my 4th of July. 4th of July here in America, I mean, that's just gotta have a hamburger and a couple of hot dogs. But anyway, excuse me. Oh, lo siento mucho. Oh. Man, sorry about that. Sorry, very rude. Alright, settle down. Too much. Hey, what's going on? Hey, thanks for coming over, hey. I'll tell you, my father never gave me no respect. He used to carry the picture that came with his wallet. Didn't have a picture of me, hey. What's going on? Yeah, I don't know what's in hot dogs. I don't want to know. Tell you the truth, I don't want to know. People always say all these different things, and it's just disgusting, and I don't know. There's just too much. Too much over here. Can't take it over here. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, master, I think that are the in thing, you know, like in the Princess Bride movie, you know. They're rather quite comfortable. I think in the future everyone's going to be wearing them. Nah, just joking. Wonder where everyone is. This live stream, I don't know if I do them too early or too late or whatever, but it's like a ghost town in here. It's like trying to go to a hardware store, 5 minutes before they're ready to close. There's like no one there. Hey, Najir, yeah, by all means. You want to enlighten us about anything? YouTube's free, man. By all means. Got a itch over here, excuse me. I don't know if it's the mask or what, but got some itches. So how's everyone doing? Things are good over here. Illuminator never showed up. I'm sure he's gonna be around. He'll be around. See what happens. I don't know what's going on over here. Things are good. Right, little Ty, things are good. See a little Ty right here, little Ty. It's all good. Oops, almost knocked over the camera. But yeah, things are good. It's all good. I take another sip over here. Excuse me. Well, we got people over here contemplating. Ooh, that's very, very good. Very good. Hey, the Illuminator's finally here. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, come on over. I kept your seat warm. Hey, come on over. How's it going, man? Hey, thanks, Lou. Hey, you brought Lou over. No, it's not that Lou. Very good. Hey, good to see you, man. Good to see you. How's everything? Well, can't really complain. Well, I'm gonna head out. Talk to you later. Yeah, thanks for keeping everything, good. Hey, what about your drink? Oh, you have it. Okay, no problem. Hey, thanks. How's everyone doing? Hey, how's everyone? Sorry about that. I was a little late. Had things to do. Places to go, people to see. Look back over here. Hey, how's everyone doing? Alright, hey. Old Crow's here. Father Time. Welcome. Nahir Langston. Nice to meet you, Father Time. Hey, yeah, I'm the Illuminator. Ty was over here. Really appreciate it. He left very, very cold. Hope he gets home safe. But, freezing out. Terrible. So how's everyone doing? Got 3 people in here according to this. Hit that like button, guys. If you haven't hit that like button, help me out. But, things are cracking. Can't see without my glasses here. Dude, you're psychotic. Yeah, Crow, I'm telling you, there was somebody that was supposed to be here that never showed up, and I hope it's not gonna be the same if they see the replay, but there was somebody who was supposed to be here, and they would have got a big kick out of this stream, and it just didn't happen. It's just I guess it's gonna have to happen again in the future, but someone's gonna be kicking themselves in the behind because they missed this. And I mean, I purposely did this live. I usually don't do them 2 days in a row. I did this live stream for this person, and they missed it. That's okay. Things are good. Things are okay. It's not the end of the world. Father Time, this was funny. You know, if I can bring a little bit of humor into someone's life, that's the main thing here. Here, 90% of the time processed meat. You know, I heard that. I honestly, I really did hear that a lot of these. I did hear about diabetes and a couple of other different diseases that they're actually caused by processed food, and I heard online. You know, if you look for information, you kind of will find it if you kind of just go and search for it from these obscure sites. But I read online, not that you can't believe everything online, but this stuff I believe. I really believe that a lot of processed food, if you stay away from processed food, you will feel healthier, you will be healthier. I really believe that. That goes for anything, the cheeses, the fast food, and anything processed. Really, anything. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, that's really cool. That's something that we both have. That wink, wink, wink. That's something that I'm not going to insult anyone's intelligence, believe me. But that's something we both have in common. These wristbands. It's kind of like a secret society of psychotics. You know, it's like a SSS, psychotics with an S. You just gotta have fun, man. I mean, it's about fun. Thai is just it's just something that would have worked out today, but the people that were supposed to show up didn't show up, and in all honesty, in all likelihood, it's all about laughing when you can laugh, whether it's at yourself or at other people, with other people. I mean, I'm not saying to be mean. I'm not saying people need to go out and make fun of people, but if you can laugh along with yourself about different things, it's a much better world if you don't take yourself too seriously. That's what I believe. If you don't take yourself too seriously, is that lamp really bothering anybody? I don't know if I can. Never really thought about it. Let me see. If you don't take yourself too serious, if that's too dark, just let me know, guys. If you don't take yourself too seriously, I think deep down inside, it'll be you gotta have serious moments, yes, but I don't think you need to take, excuse me, I don't know, this drink or whatever, it's just coming up on me. Take serious what you need to take serious, but don't think that you're the greatest thing since sliced bread, because we all have our moments. We all have times where things need to be serious, but we all have times too where you really need to just stop and laugh, or you'll go crazy. I really believe so. You'll go crazy. Probably way too late to ask, but how was everyone's Christmas? Hey, you know, honestly, my Christmas is never too late to ask. Christmas is a great time of year. It's over so fast that it's like you got to think about it like, oh, wow, it's been almost 2 weeks since Christmas. I can't believe it. It's crazy. Mine was great. Mine was great. You know, whatever I didn't get for Christmas, it's okay. I'll get myself. It's like, you know, honestly, no offense, but can use some more underwear. I didn't get any underwear this year, so I'll just go out and buy it myself. It's all good. It's all good. I think, yeah, without sounding like too much of a, you know, a downer or a preacher or anything, but I seriously believe that you need to sometimes just don't take things too seriously. Just have some fun, have some laughs. If you can laugh alone, fine. If you have to go out with people and have fun, fine. You know, if you can have fun with family. Family is very underrated. And I think people will say it's overrated, but I think family is underrated, because family is something that eventually it's going to change. It's happened to me. You will lose. It's happened to all of us. You will lose people in your family, and things will never be the same. Whether it's grandparents, aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters, parents, and God forbid people lose children. It's got to be the worst feeling. I will not insult anybody by saying I know what it's like. I've never lost 10 children. I honestly will say that family is very important, and it could change like that. Family can change like that when you get a terrible phone call, or you know, it could happen right in front of you. And just not to be too much of a downer, but family, please never pass up an opportunity to be with family, especially if it's family that you love and you care for, because these times will never come back again. I mean, it's the way it is. But if you don't have family, have some friends. You can have a church family. You can have a work family. You can have neighbors be your family. I mean, whatever you feel will help you to feel like you belong. Because we all need our time alone, but we also all need to feel like we belong, like a puzzle. I mean, sometimes we're meant to fit in, sometimes we're meant to stand out. But know the difference. Know the difference. Know the difference. Hey, Indy, thanks for showing up.
Yeah, I'm glad. I mean, a lot of people told me they'd show up, and I figured either I started late or I know the different time zones. I started on time, but that's okay. I figured I'm gonna go try to make an hour with this. We're 45 minutes in, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm afraid you missed Ty. Ty left already. You have to see the replay for that. Ty was here for about 35 minutes or so, but people missed. It's okay. I mean, people have lives. People have their own live streams and their own things. Crow says, I miss the good old days with Grandma. She'd take me to the store, try to take me, and then try to leave me there. Yeah, I miss. My grandmother was a second mother to me, and I had two grandmothers that babysat me. My father's mother, my mother's mother, obviously, but my mother's mother was she was a little Italian woman, and I mean, did anything that I wanted, she would cook. We did all kinds of stuff together. She died when I was 19, and I wish she was still around. I mean, I've lived more of my life without her than I did with her, and it's I think about her every day. I miss her every day. My other grandmother was Portuguese, and she cooked the most amazing food that as a little kid you probably don't really think about. You know, you want American food, and I wanted my Chef Boyardee and my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and now I look back at some of the food that she cooked, and I'm like, I should have tried some of that stuff because, you know, she's not around to cook it anymore. But we have to say goodbye to some people, and we don't have to like it. We have to go on because we have to, but I miss my grandmothers. Well, Grandma Hooch had more grit than 95% of all males. My Portuguese grandmother, let me tell you, she would grab you and you knew you had to listen to her because she raised boys, and she had grandsons, and I know for a fact that you didn't want to say no. She told you do something, you do it. She'll give you that eyeball, and you know you don't do it. The next thing I mean, her hand was going to fly, and she never hit me because I was smart enough to know. I heard the stories. I heard my dad's stories and my uncle's stories, and I will learn. In that type of a situation, I will learn 100%. She had a lot of love, but I mean, if she asked you to do something, you better do it. You better do it. It's okay. My Italian grandmother was the exact opposite, and I would make up games. I'd take a board game like a Monopoly game, but make a completely different game out of it with whoever knew the rules other than me, and she would play it with me, and the patience that woman had was just unbelievable. Hey, Nahir, thank you very much for stopping by. Appreciate it. Jaden, the master of streams. Hey, hi, welcome. Appreciate it. How's everyone doing? If I missed anybody, I apologize. But yeah, it's all good. Sub me if you haven't subbed. If anyone's here and hasn't subbed me, please hit that subscription button, that sub button. Crow says, but Granny would whip me with the flat side of a butcher's knife. Wow, really? And she'd tell you that she didn't stop crying, she'd rub onion in your eye. Oh, and tell you if you didn't stop crying, she'd rub onion in your eye. Wow. My grandmother, she was a peach compared to that. I mean, I'll take getting, pulled by the scruff of my neck over that any day, man. Any day. Yeah. Wow. But you know what? I bet you'll look back now and say, wow, we don't have that anymore. She must have really loved you, huh? And I mean that seriously. I don't mean that as a knock or anything. I mean, listen, you don't do stuff like that unless you love someone. That's what I always believed. I mean, if she didn't care about you, she wouldn't care. I mean, for her to want to do that, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I think that there was some women back in the day that, I mean, they were some. I guess like my Portuguese grandmother, all the more, she was older, but I think if you lived through the Depression from 1929 into, the 1930s, I think you had to be tough. You had to know. I mean, it was a tough time to live in. Crow says, I love Granny. I'm glad she raised us the way Mama was just as mean. That way, Mama was just as mean. That's where I get my grit. Yeah, that's like, we do. It all, from being young, it gets into our DNA, and that's the way we are. Jaden says it's snowy. Yeah, over here, it's been snowing all day over here. I think we got 14, 15 inches. I was shoveling before. It was absolutely crazy. I don't know how I did it. It was just a lot of shoveling to do. I'm going to have to... I didn't go anywhere with the car. I'm going to have to dig that out tomorrow before work, but if I can. If not, I'm calling out. I mean, I love my job, but I'm not gonna go and get 5 hernias trying to get 5 hernias. What's going on over here? But got plenty of time. I don't go in until late tomorrow. So how's everyone doing? How was everyone's Christmas? Like before, we were sharing stories, but not really. It was pretty much just me sharing stories, but it's all good. Hope everyone's doing well. Is it too dark? I shut the lamp over here. If it's okay, that's good. If it's too dark, let me know. Thanks for subbing me. How did you find me? I probably found you from it was from somebody else's, either another live stream, Jaden, sorry. Yeah, Jaden. Sorry, I got my short eyeballs on again. For a minute there, I thought I said your name wrong. I think it was from another live stream or from a gaming channel. I visit a lot of gaming channels and stuff, and yeah, I try to be everywhere. Hey, Klirsky, the creeper's in the house. Thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate it. I probably met you from one of those. I try to sub everyone. When it's a sub for sub room, when I say sub for sub, like it's a subscriber friendly room, I try to go and subscribe to everyone I can, and I try to check everyone out. That's how you meet people. Indy says doing well. Glad I'm not in the path of the storm. Yeah, you're in Canada, I believe, right, Indy? But yeah, this is yeah, I'm kind of like a camo Dave right now with blue, but not really. It's something I try to rotate all my shirts, and this was next, and it's very, very comfortable. This is probably not something I would wear out of the house, but who knows? Ontario, Canada, Toronto. Oh, that's, yeah, I think this storm is kind of going up the northeast of the country, and just, it dropped about 14, 15 inches of snow over here in New England. But yeah, absolutely. Oops. Well, hey, here we go. Tell you, when things go wrong, they really start going wrong. I'm hitting this table left, right, and sideways. Yeah, this is the new style with the digital camo. It's really cool. I bought this. I bought it online through eBay or something. But I like to buy some new stuff once in a while. But things are good. I say that a lot. Things are good. That's like Dave with his. I don't know, man. I don't know. Mine is like things are good. Things are good. Things are not always good. But I just something I say all the time. I apologize. It's one of those things I just, when I don't know what to say, I say, hey, things are good. Crow says I left Santa some pot cookies out, and he filled my mental. Yeah, Chris, yeah, you make me laugh, man. I appreciate it. You make me laugh. It's all good. It's all good. I gotta pack like that. You know, you guys, you know, some people are living in 2018, and some of you are living in 3018. Let me tell you. Gotta have fun. You gotta have fun. I work with someone that he's a lot older than me, but he's always saying, hey, Jay, we gotta have fun. You know, it's all about having fun. We gotta have fun. You know, that's where I get this too. I grew older. I didn't grow up, and you know, anyone that knows him knows that. But it's funny. You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun. You know, sometimes you just gotta go have fun. Hey, Klirsky the Creeper, I appreciate you stopping in, even if it's just for a minute. I'm going to go show your page some love definitely tonight. Love your videos. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Some great stand-up people I've met here. And, you know what this is something really quick I'll just say, without trying to bore anyone. But you ever know someone that you go to someone and they say, hey, stay away from so-and-so because they're trouble. And really, you don't want to hear that. You want to go make your own opinion of someone, and then you find out that you really like that person and they're not trouble. But it's just that person had a problem, or the person that initially told you to stay away from that person, they had a problem with that person, but it was a personal thing. My thing has always been that way too. Like, let me make up my own mind about people. I appreciate, you know, people want me to blah, 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 whatever, but I'll make my own opinion. And sometimes it's right. Sometimes, you know, that person was right, but I'll find out for myself. And sometimes it's totally different because they didn't hit it off, but it doesn't mean that we didn't hit it off. And I've met so many great people that other people told me to stay away from. But I always like it when someone doesn't hold it against. Like, my dad was the type of guy that he rubbed some people the wrong way. And I knew some of the people that he did that to, but they never held it against me because I'm a different person. And that's the way I am with people. I 100% help people. help people. I want to 100% treat people that I'm a different person than somebody. I might be friends with somebody that you don't like, but it doesn't mean that I'm not going to like you. If they don't like you, it doesn't mean I'm not going to like you. It's like I'm a different person. Everyone has a right to hang out, whoever has the right to hang out with whoever they want. I talk fast sometimes. I apologize. My brain sometimes goes too quick from my mouth. But I think it's always good to 100% make up your own mind about people. And if someone likes somebody you don't like, that's their prerogative. But it's okay for us to still be friends too. I don't have to be friends with that person. You like that person, that's fine. But, you know, we could still be friends. Or if I'm friends with somebody that you really, you know, I got my friend over here that I really, really like, but you don't like. But that's okay. We don't have to, we can still be friends. It's not like believe me, I will stand by anybody. When they're my friend, I'll stand by them. But if it's a personal thing that people have, you know, it's like, you know, it shouldn't be personal between people who are not involved. That's what I mean. That's kind of what I mean. It shouldn't be personal. It's like, it didn't happen to me. It was something personal between the two of you. Okay, I understand. But, you know, it's not like war. How, you know, hey, you know, hey, yo, either you're with us. If you're not with us, you're against us. You know, I don't think it's like that. I will stand by whoever, and believe me, and there's a time for that, and the situations, that's 100% the way it is. But there's other situations where, on YouTube too, if you're not friends with someone, but I'm friends with them, I'm glad people treat me like a totally different person. That's all I meant. Because I am a totally different person. And Crow will probably say that I'm at least 2 or 3 different people in my head. But yeah. Indy says, I'm just scrolling up here because, you know, I get on a rant and then I have to go back and look. It's always good to keep an open mind about people until you can make up your own mind. Exactly. 100%. That's what I'm glad. Me and you get along great because we have that same mentality. We're on that same emotional level of brain waves and everything else like that. 100%. Crow says you can pick your nose and you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Well, I don't know. You should see some of the people I know. I'll tell you. We're very, you know, hands-on guys, let me tell you. I mean, I know some friends that we're like brothers. I mean, it's like, we're all over each other. I mean, with the man hugs and it's all good. It's all good. You never know. I'm not going to say any more than that. I know it's expression. I always say something different. I always say, you can pick your nose, and a guitar player always has his pick. This is a very abstract way of saying nothing. Just make people laugh. We're almost coming up on an hour here, and I think I maxed out at like 4 people at once on this. It's all good. It's all good. You know, not everyone can come every time. And thanks for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. Only 3. I got at least 14 in my head, Crow says. Yeah, well, right now, I'm only letting you guys see a few at a time. I mean, going to be another video coming out with Trucker Hat Tucker. That's the last one that he showed up in was Christmas morning. But, yeah, I mean, I just don't want to do things just to do things. I want to try to do things with a purpose when it comes to a video and make people laugh a little bit. I'm doing a little bit of editing as I have to put the, you know, the headers and the footers on, where they call the intros and the outros, a little bit of that. But I have a real 50-hour-a-week job also, so I don't have like the time to be editing for 8 hours a day, and I'm doing very minimal. If I happen to make a video and say something that rambled on, I might edit that out real quick. But other than that, you know, this scripted stuff with other characters and parody and everything, it's got to be a little bit scripted. It's just a little bit. I mean, it's got to be entertaining. You know, it's like, who would watch a sitcom if it was just people saying what was in their mind at the time without having a script? No, you got to have a script. Got to at least have a game plan. That's all I mean. Father Time, haha. Well, I'm glad. Listen, Father Time, I'm glad you showed up because you seem like you really enjoyed being here. That's great. That's all it's about. If you haven't subscribed to me, please do, because I want to make sure, you know, I have this thing. Hold on. I want to make sure that I subscribe to people. So just in case I'm not, I'm writing your name down to find you, because, excuse me, once these live streams end, it's pretty much, you can't see these comments anymore. Hey, yeah, Crow, I'm sorry you're leaving. That's great, man. I'm glad you showed up. I'm going to be leaving too in a few minutes. Thanks for showing up. Come by anytime. There's always a pot of coffee for you over here. And and some of the wonderful wonderful red fruit punch Crystal Light. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, Father Time. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. Come by anytime. Planet Uranus. Hey, how you doing, man? What am I doing? I'm just getting to the end of my live stream. I've been here about an hour so far. And things are good. Can't complain too much, man. Can't complain too much. Comfortable chairs. Yeah, I have a cushion just for you. Really nice. These are not like dollar store cushions. I mean, this is like the best cheap cushions at Walmart. I'm telling you, these are like the best cheap stuff. Like my uncle used to buy champagne. He was like, "Hey, this is the best cheap stuff they had on the shelf." It's like, I'll tell you, my family it's always, but the humor is just it was always there where I needed it. I like stuff like that. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I'll bring the smoke. Okay, just we'll open up a window. It's too cold, man. Too cold. The best cheap. Yeah, that was my uncle all the time. My uncle was. It's funny. Oh, sorry, got my short eyeballs on. Traxlin. Hey, how are you? Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. If you haven't sub me so I can make sure that I sub you back. I'm gonna. Oops, I didn't mean to block your view. I do that all the time. Used the wrong hand. I'm doing okay. Yeah, I did a lot of shoveling today. We got about 14, 15 inches of snow today. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm at the age now where if I don't write things down, I forget. Boone's Farm. Oh, you know, when I used to drink, Boone's Farm, like anyone would say, $2.99 a bottle. I mean, come on, you couldn't go wrong. All these different flavors, and it was like glorified soda, really. Like that, stuff that looks like champagne, but it's not, like sparkling cider. That's everyone knew Boone's Farm. Even my parents used to drink Boone's Farm back in the day. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I gotta stop saying. I gotta get another catchphrase. I guess there's worse things than saying it's all good. It could all be bad. But hey, yeah, thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. Traxlin. Thanks for stopping by anyway, even if it's just for a few seconds. I appreciate it. Smash that like button if you haven't already before you leave. And yeah, I mean, I try to sub people when I go to these rooms. There's some great gaming rooms and some great guys and gals. Excuse me. Some great guys and gals that are around. And I try to sub people and visit people. And there's not enough hours in the day, but I try to get around to everyone eventually. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And it's all good. It's all good. Excuse me. It's all good. Oh, here I go again. Mad Dog 220, TJ Swan. I'll tell you this. There's so many. I mean, last time I went to a liquor store, I couldn't believe all these different alcohols and things. It's just even beer. Like I was up in New Hampshire. I don't know, about a year ago, and they have so many local beers and stuff. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, I don't drink anymore, but it's just absolutely crazy with this stuff. I mean, I wouldn't even know where to start. How do you know if you're going to like it or not? I mean, these different wines and alcohols and I guess you like what you like, and I don't know. Planet Uranus, you hit 150 subs today. Congratulations. 4 months. That's 100% absolutely great. Congratulations. If you haven't subscribed to Planet Uranus, however you want to pronounce it. Uranus is always fun here. But yeah, go sub. Make someone's day. Help someone out. How's everyone else doing? Here I go again. I talk too fast. It's a New England thing. You know, it's like being in New York. You know, we talk so fast sometimes. It's the Italian in us. I'm 25% Italian. It's the Italian in us. So how's everyone doing? I still have some people here. I'm going to be jumping off in a few minutes. Jumping off the bridge. Ah! I know, corny humor. It's the way it is. Corny humor. You know, corny humor. Like these jokes. You know, like a man runs in. This is probably old. You probably heard this one. Man runs into a bar. He says to the bartender, "Quick, give me 10 shots of whiskey. Quick, you know, don't talk, just do it." The guy pours him 10 shots. He's like, bum, 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 bum. Takes them all. He's like, "Quick, another 10. The bartender pours another 10. He's like, bum, 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 bum. He's like, another 10. He said, "Wait a minute, why are you drinking so fast?" He said, "Well, you drink fast too if you had what I had." The bartender says, "Well, what do you have?" He's like, 25 cents, and he runs out. Stupid humor. I love it. It's stupid humor. Old jokes. but funny. I don't know. I still think they're funny. You know, it's the kind of jokes that you tell it around a girl, and a girl just does the old eye roll thing. Oh man, like here he comes again with his corny, stupid jokes. Some girls get it. The girls that get it, they're the keepers. Those are the girls that get it. They're the keepers. Hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's the way it is. It's the way it is. Hey, Father Time is still sitting in the chair. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Keep it warm. It's okay. I mean, I thought I was going to have a whole room full, but we're getting there. As I get more subs, maybe more people come in. And then it's the time of night, too. I mean, some people it's really late. Some people it's supper time. And some people that said they'd be here, they won't. And that's okay. I mean, things happen. It's life. I don't take offense. You know, I don't take offense. I'll take a gate, but I don't take offense. It's too heavy. Boom, boom, stupid humor. It's. I think my DNA is wound around it. It's like weaved, like knots and shoelaces. It's just you can't get them out. Can't get it out. Oh, Traxlin. I'm sorry. Oh, Yorgo. I'm sorry. I thought I called you. Sometimes I call people man by accident. It's something I've been doing all my life since I was a teenager. Hey, man, how you doing? It's like not that I'm from the '60s. I mean, I am older, but I'm glad. Listen. Traxlin, I am glad you thought it was funny. You're a keeper. You can show up anytime. There's always a seat for you. Maybe some Boone's Farm. If Crow has the Boone's Farm. But usually we just have like what I'm drinking over here is the Crystal Light. Sugar-free. Try to make sure diabetes doesn't pop up in my lifestyle. I'm kind of fat and overweight, but doing something about it. We're doing, 1 pound at a time. We're doing something about it. But always room for people who have a great sense of humor. People that like to be enlightened with a little bit of humor, a little bit of my wonderful 40-something years of something. I don't know. See, the brain is first thing to go. You're older than I am. Hey, wow, that can't be true. I'm older than mold. I'm older than mildew. Oh, mildew's pretty young. I'm older than mold. Older than mold isn't really old. I'm older than like I don't know. That's okay. Hey, listen, age is just a... Hey, old Crow, you're still here. Hey, thanks for... I thought you had to leave. That's okay. I'm glad you're still here. I know I said I was supposed to get out of here about 5 minutes ago, and I didn't. Having too much fun. I believe... Listen, I believe you. Traxlin, I believe you. I believe you. That's okay. Age is a number. It really is true. I grew older. I didn't grow up. That's... Especially for a guy, the toys just get more expensive. But it's okay. Crow says, I'm so old. Baby pictures around the cave wall. Yeah, like I heard somebody say before, yeah, I'm so old that my social security number is 2. I remember when the Dead Sea was still dying. It's crazy. Oh, there's so many jokes. I used to know so many of these jokes, you know, like your mom is so fat, or, you know, your mother's so old, and all this. I used to know them all, and they just, when you don't use them, then they're not around too much. But I like the one about the, Social Security number. That's the ones I remember. Social Security number 2. Remember when the Dead Sea was still dying. When God said, "Let there be light," I'm the one that threw the switch. It's okay. Humor. That's like I was saying before. I mean, humor is just you gotta stop and laugh sometimes. If you can't laugh at yourself, laugh at other people. Laugh with other people. Find something you like and laugh at it. You know, whether it's television, the computer, YouTube. There's so much comedy on YouTube. I mean, you could just... You'll laugh until you cry. I mean, and good tears, you know. What do you call a guy, see, Crow says, what do you call a guy with no arms and no legs floating in the ocean? I won't ruin it. I know this one. My mother tells all these jokes like this all the time. But yeah, you can write it for everyone that's here. I don't want to ruin it. When I know a joke, I don't ruin it. Bob. What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs floating in the ocean? Bob. What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs hanging on a wall? Boo, you know. I'll probably beat everyone to it. A guy with no arms and no legs hanging on a wall? Art. Art, yes, indeed, yes. Some of these, they're older than me. What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs on the stove? Stew. What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs next to a hole? Doug. Or Phil. There's so many. And not to be sexist or anything, what do you call a woman with no arms and no legs in your pocket? Penny! It's funny stuff. I know. I'll stop. I should do another channel. You know, the Illuminator, stand-up comedy with the Illuminator. All the worst jokes you ever heard, and then some you never heard, and they're still the worst jokes in the world. But oh, I used to, I mean, back in the day when we actually had libraries, before we had the internet, when you had to go to a library and actually check out a book, you know, and get all your information from Encyclopedia Britannica, or Funkin' Wagnalls, and all the free ones that were at the supermarket, you know, $1.99 every week, it was a different volume. Back when you had to use books, was my point. I used to go and get joke books and just go crazy. I mean, I was very lonely as a kid. I had a very small, tight-knit group of friends, and we were just, you know, I moved around sometimes, and tough making new friends, so I just would try to learn stuff with my mind, or try to be funny. I knew it would come in handy someday. Years later, I'm on YouTube, it's coming in handy. It's all good. What do you call a one-legged American girl? Oh, I don't know. Dewey Decimal System. The Dewey Decimal System, I still can't figure it out. We had to learn it all through grade school, and I still don't know how to figure that out. It was only for non-fiction books anyway. Never understood that. We had library class. I was in 3rd grade. I can remember having library class and having to learn about different things. I'm like, I just want to read the books, lady. You know, I don't care about finding them. A small little library, a small little school. The library was like the size of a bathroom. It was crazy. That's where, for me, that's where I use my books anyway now, in the bathroom. But now it kind of makes sense. You come like an Asian girl. I read. Oh, you're killing me. I love it. I love it. These are great. These are great. Yeah, it's just, some people are great with jokes, and I always try to be ready with jokes, and sometimes just when you need something that's good, it's like, no, all the bad ones come out. There's some good ones. Some of the good ones are so long, though. It's like, I think humor should be more like spontaneous, like riddles, you know. So more, and if it's an actual joke, you know, like, you know, about the, you know, it shouldn't be any longer than the one I told about the guy with 25 cents that's drinking a lot of alcohol just to be able to steal it. But I mean, I think jokes, if they're a tell joke, it shouldn't be longer than a minute. 30 seconds even better. That's just me, but it's all good. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to head out. It's been about an hour and 12 minutes. My voice is so raspy that I'm starting to talk a little bit more soft, like soft-spoken, like I'm in a library. Shh, in a library. But if you haven't subbed me, please sub. Hit that like button before you go if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. We had a small, close-knit group of people here today, and tried something new with this live stream. Maybe I'll do it again in the future. Maybe over the weekend to get some more people. I don't know if it's the time of night, time of day, or what, but it's all good. I'm going to try to subscribe to more people and get my fan base bigger. And Father Time, thanks for showing up. Crow, thanks for showing up. And Lynn, and anyone else who's still here, if I missed you. Indy, I know you're probably still here. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it, guys. And go visit everyone. And I had a lot of fun. Thanks for the jokes. We gotta let's try to just lift people up instead of dragging them down, and have some fun. Always bring jokes here. I'm one that I love laughing, and excuse me. We're gonna be able to get through this, and we're gonna have a great time, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Promise. This is gonna be good and get better all the time. So thanks a lot. Love everyone. Virtual hug over here. I love you guys. Love you guys. Love you guys. Take care. Yeah, come around again. Armed. Yes. Armed with humor. Humor sounds even better. Hey, I'm going to be armed with humor. It's all good. It's all good. I love it. I love it. Thanks a lot. I'm heading out. It's kind of late over here, and I'm tired. It's been a long day. Hope everyone's safe. If you had snow, it's okay. Typos are allowed, Lynn. Typos are allowed. It's okay. None of us are perfect. Part of my thing. We're not perfect. We do the best we can. Thanks a lot. Love you guys. Have a great rest of the night. We'll see you soon. Check out my next live stream, probably over the weekend, if not tomorrow. And my daily vlogs still going up once a day, trying to anyway. And see everyone later. Father Time. Have a great one. Take care. Anyone who's left here, take care. Love you guys. Bye.